Well, so many people wrote in wanting to know about my waxes and silicones that I use. So I guess I'm making a video about my waxes and silicones that I use. What I was getting before, Silicones Inc. I'm not sponsored by them, but they're out of North Carolina. That's the G1000 tin RTV silicone. It's the 10-to-1, and then I got the pink activator. I guess there's different colors of different values, but that's what I was using. And then more recently, I got this Sturzo World. That's the green. These are pretty good. I mean, they're a nice firm, makes a firm mold. And then the G1000 is the pink stuff. This is supposed to have a really good shelf life. Can't write on it very well, but I have a lot of molds. I wrote the date. You can't even read the date. I didn't realize I should have put what it is on paper. But some of these molds I have are over 10 years old. I think that's pretty important, the shelf life of your silicone. And then they have this is tin activated, and then they have the what's the other one? Platinum activated. I did a lot of research on silicones and the types and cure times and all that. That was years ago, you know. And my waxes, I use this one a lot. This one here, you could, blue wax and Rio Grande 700-701 8 gauge. This stuff is basically just sprue wax. I mean, it's really all it is. It's called wax wire, but it's just sprue wax. And then what I did, I don't remember if that was a pen tube or if I made a piece of copper pipe, copper tubing. I made a tube out of something, and then I was filling them with my own casting or injection wax. These come in handy for bases, for a sprue base. And this is my injection wax. Red number 700-625. I've been very happy with this stuff, and I love the smell of it. I absolutely love the smell of this stuff. That's what I use for injection wax. It works quite well. It really does. It works quite well. And reproduces fine detail amazingly. And let's see, what I use for injecting, just one of these. I have a pot over there with an electric burner, and I got it set to where the temperature is just right for the wax. And this has two different tips on it. It's got this one here, and then it has a long, narrow one. And I've tried both. This seems to work best because it blocks the whole of the mold. And I have two plastic plates that I'll squeeze the mold with, not enough to deform it, but enough to hold it firmly, and then I just... I think one day I'd like to get a regular injector, but they have what, 8 to 10 pounds pressure or something like that. And then my waxes I use thick round green, and the colors are various hardnesses. If I remember right, the green is the hardest. Actually, I think the green is the hardest. And then blue, flat top, green, flat top. These are all Rio Grande. Blue, thick round. I'm not all that good with wax. I mean, there's some amazingly talented people out there in wax carving. That's the purple flat top. I think the purple is the softest. I can't remember which one's the softer out of the blue or purple. Purple round, purple flat top, and purple round. And I save everything. You can tell I save it because you can melt it back down. And I have these, let's see, I have these little tins that I use for, when I'm doing touch-up or mounting a sprue tree or whatever. And then just your basic soldering iron. I've always wanted to make something where I could hold it up here instead of way back here. But I got a bunch of different tips, different shapes. That's the one I use the most. I'd filed that, and I got to clean it, obviously, but that's what I use for wax work. But there you have it. That's my wax stuff and my silicone stuff. Like I mentioned in the other video, I run out of silicone. This stuff here, I saved the container so I can remember what it was. So, hope everybody's doing good, and thank you for watching.